8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All I know is you are the best taco truck in the Los Santos metropolitan area, and I mean it too.
Drink a little bit of water, and I'll start it.
Oh, honey, I ain't
3,
worried
2,
about
1.
no traffic. I've been dreaming
Hello
about
everybody, I'm
it.
Dread Baron. Welcome back to another stream. I'm going to start a new series on GTA called Will It Run? It doesn't really make sense because everything in GTA runs, but the whole point of it is that we're going to get a car off the street and drive it up Mount Chiliad, see if it'll make it up there. Then after that, we're just going to see how many times we can get up there and throw it down until it literally cannot run anymore, and that's the whole point of the series. And by the end of, I'm going to do certain vehicles in a certain amount of time, so within a certain time stamp of when I think, well, first, for the first couple cars, we're going to go down like 5, 7 times, and if it still runs after that, I will add it to my collection of cars. If not, it's going to go to the junkyard, and that's the whole point of this series. So, come along, let's go. I'm going to have to get a new outfit for this series because it's not 4th of July anymore. And this vehicle already runs very well. So,
Well, I'm done raising them.
but yeah.
Whoa.
This is my, my car right now currently. I'm just going to name this off of what I would call this because there's so many cars that are similar to this. People would call this a Plymouth, a Chevy, fucking anything really. But I'm just going to call this an Oldsmobile. This is my Oldsmobile. I customized it, made it a lowrider at Benny's. Here. I'm gonna lead the party, guys, okay? Sorry, I had to lead the party because they were talking Sea of Thieves talk, and I couldn't get my head wrapped around it. Anyway, so this is my car right now currently. So this is why I'm gonna start my thing all the time in the beginning is with this car or with my Dominator because they're the same color, and honestly, they're both cool cars. And I have plenty of money to do this too, so don't think I don't. Because the whole point of this is that we're going to go to Mount Chiliad and just try random cars off the street, or if we try all the cars from the street there, we'll go to different locations, get different cars. Or, hell, we'll even do special cars that only spawn once in every blue moon. Like the version of this that has all the Mexican stuff on it, or all the Latino stuff or whatever. You know, like the luchadors? Not luchador, fucking... The Marathi one. Okay? We'll go get that one and plenty of other special vehicles and throw them off Mount Chiliad multiple times. Okay? But for now, this is the car that we are not going to start with because it would break my heart to throw us down the cliff. Really any of my cars, but we're going to take a car off the street of Los Santos, the city, for this episode because why not? Also, I need to turn down my audio. There we go. So yeah, that's that. So today we're just gonna be driving around this thing, see if we can get any kind of weird cars to spawn. Not really super weird, but right now I'm looking around and I don't really see any cars I want to do this with right now. But I need to change my clothes anyway, so we'll go in here and come back out. And if there's nothing here, we'll go somewhere else or just walk around, see what we can get. So every episode I'm going to try to have a different outfit pre-made, but since this is the first episode, I'm going to look through my outfit to see which one would be good for this.
Yeah, just
Really, none of them. I don't really have any good outfits. Here, I'm gonna change this one. I'm also gonna take off the face paint today. But basically, I want to have. Is there just normal ones? Just normal hoodies? Is that a thing, or?
I guess.
We'll wear this one for now. For right now, at least. I need to change a bunch of stuff on this outfit. But like I said, next time I'll have an outfit made. It'll be something different. I picked skate shoes, not canvas. Fuck. Alright. We're good to go and ready to do this. So this outfit's going to replace ground. Every outfit I make's going to replace ground, I think. I'm going to name this outfit Show because I don't really, you know. Because my whole thing about this is it's my series that I'm making. I haven't seen anybody really do this. I kind of have, but my idea, I thought of it because of watching YouTubers fix cars in real life and getting them running and everything. You can kind of do that in GTA, but not really. All you can do is upgrade it, and it's already running. So my idea was, will it run? Because, you know, it already runs, but me throwing it off of stuff and just fucking around with it. It's not always going to be Mount Chiliad, by the way. But, yeah. I say we walk around a bit, see what kind of cars there are. I don't know what kind of cars will or will not survive right now. Because the last time I did that was 2014 with my friend Isaiah. On my 360, we would go on my 360 on GTA as Franklin, because that's the only character I had unlocked at the time. Because all I did was play online. We would go there, get any car, and just jump it off Mount Chiliad or hills near Mount Chiliad. I'm looking right here, and I'm seeing a bunch of muscle cars, probably because that counts as a muscle car over there right now. So probably why we're seeing a bunch of these. But if I was to walk away from my car, maybe I'll see something different. I do not know. I want something different than these cars. I'm gonna be honest. I'll have to go for a jog then instead of a walk. It's a bit faster. See, I would love to do it with any of these cars, but the thing is that they're not really cars that you would expect to see. Wow, so many buffalo. You would expect to be in a show like this. Also, I will eventually get around to picking them. Just for my first episode, I want to have a different car than Muscle Clash or whatever it is like this class is that's spawning. I want kind of like a, without giving it away, kind of like a small car kind of feel, maybe electric. But if we can't get that, that's fine. Just again, I really want something that's like a tiny car, maybe electric. Doesn't have to be electric. I'm just, you know. Where is the place? Okay. Oh, we're getting some different cars spawning now. There's a bike. I know motorcycles can get up there very easily, so we're not going to choose that, but let's see, man. There's not many cars on the road, is there? But yeah. I'm running this so we can see the kind of cars that can spawn that are different. This car is the one that's been spawning, but it doesn't look half bad. I don't know. Now, I know what a lot of people may be thinking about this, just this series. Because a lot of times I'll make series and then not continue them, but I really feel passionate about this series. So every other series I've made, I don't feel passionate. Passionate. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. Yeah.
What do you have in mind?
I didn't get rid of his face paint. Normally I'd keep it on, but I can't keep this on. It's gets on people's nerves.
Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, it's fine. Yep. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem. Alright. Is there any cars that are different? Again, this one episode in particular is just all of Los Santos. Ooh, a bullet. A bullet could get up there, though. I'm trying to choose a car that doesn't have too much speed and power. There's a bike right there. I don't want to get on the bike because it's just going to spawn bikes or really fast cars. Cars with a lot of power, if you will. See, now it's just spawning fast cars, which I'm totally down to take one. It's just the fact that I know it's... This is also a test, by the way. Here's the 3 categories we're going to be doing. If it can get up, first of all, Mount Chiliad at least once. 2, how many times it can go up and down Mount Chiliad until it just gives up. And then 3, if it survives both 1 and 2... We'll do a whole episode customizing it and driving it around, see how much better it is. Okay. Okay, we're getting to a territory I like. These are the kind of cars I'm thinking of. Maybe this Jeep, actually. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else nearby, and I don't want to leave this because it could despawn. No, I can't do a Panto. Nah. I'm gonna do a Jeep. I'm sorry. I was gonna do the Panto, but I can't do a Panto. Even though it fits my description too well. I can't do a Panto, dude. Not for my first episode, at least. That sucks, but whatever. We'll get another chance to use the Panto. Fuck, there's a dude here. There's a lot of people here, actually. I also need to make sure that if this is wanted by Simeon... Because the thing is, I have to steal these cars, right? I just can't have the cops called on me. Okay. So we're gonna have 2 paths that we're allowed to take, since there's 2 paths of Mount Chiliad. There's the normal one that everybody knows about, and then there's the back way that is literally just meant for your car to break down and die. So going up at first, we're gonna take the normal way because I don't even think this thing can go up the normal way. Like, it seems like it's got a lot of speed, but I doubt it. By the way, we're not just going to do Mount Chiliad on this series. Mount Chiliad right now seems like the best choice because everybody knows it, and it just seems like a perfect candidate for doing this kind of stuff because it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, place to jump off of in all of GTA history. So You see, maybe in one of my episodes I'll choose an RV, but you can't really do anything with an RV either, because I'm also thinking about the after time too. If these vehicles can survive, I'm thinking, well, you know, what am I gonna do with them afterwards? Because a lot of these vehicles I'm trying to make sure I also don't have, because if I do have, like, I have a bunch of these muscle cars. And that's why I didn't want to use it, is because it's a muscle car. But also because I already have it. And using something that I have, I might as well pull out the one that I have. And that's the whole point of the series, is to see if one off the street or if one that we buy. Which, by the way, just say ahead of time, after every 3 or 4 episodes, I'm going to do it where, like, 3 or 4, 2 or 3, 2, 3 or 4 episodes in after that, it's going to be like after I would just say it like this, after 2 or 3 episodes every time, the next episode after those 2 or 3, I'm going to buy a vehicle off the internet that costs a lot of money. It's not going to be on the street normally, or if it is and you can't do anything with it, I'm going to buy it and do this same test. If this can get up Mount Chiliad at least once, I'll be impressed. Actually, no, twice. Because after I throw it off, I don't think it's getting up there. I'm gonna be honest. I have a little bit of faith. There you go. It's gonna get up there at least once, but after that, I don't think it's gonna get up there. I really don't. You know what? Let's take these back roads. This is one of the tests. We take the back roads. Normally we would turn off and get on the actual road itself, but it's fine. We'll take it like this. We'll take a nice stroll with the car. In some episodes, we're just gonna do some RP. Like, this is technically RP, but not really, because I don't have a lot of friends here doing it with me. I plan on getting a group of people to do this with me at some point, because I would do it all the time where, oh look, there's a Hummer. I would do it all the time where me and my friends would go, that's a car, should do. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Me and my friends would go and take random cars that off the street that shouldn't ever be upgraded and upgrade them. And it's really cool that we do that because, you know, it's not like we're doing it because we have to. It's doing it because we want to, and because it's fun to take a car off the street and see what you can do with it and show your friends. Also, here's another thing. I'm gonna say it like this. If I get stuck at any point of time, I'm only gonna give myself 3 chances to get unstuck with the upland atomizer. And if I can't get unstuck after that, I'm gonna call that a fail immediately and go on to the next thing. Or if it's the end of the video, oh, well, that's how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Again, I'm pushing these cars to their limits. I'm not gonna give them a chance to be like, oh, you know, it's whatever. Like, I'm gonna drive as best I can, yeah, but if they flip or do what that did, that's just how it's gonna be, and I'm not gonna try to stop it either. If it flips, it flips. It's doing so good so far, but that will probably change at some point. I'm gonna try to get my friend on tonight and see if he wants to do it with me. But if he doesn't want to do this kind of thing and RP it out a little bit, that's fine. I can do it by myself because it was my idea anyway. It's just sometimes I kind of want to do this with friends because I think it'd be way funner with friends. Doing it alone's fun, but everything's funner with friends. Like, yeah, you know, playing GTA is fun, but it's 10 times funner playing with a friend. Here's one of the tests here right now. Does it have the power to get up this tiny little hill? It does, surprisingly. Oh no, this is already not looking good. It just lost a lot of power by hitting a bush there. Okay. Okay, that was my fault, to be fair, because I did not let it have power going up. I let go of the gas because I was doing something, so we're going to give it another go. I think this car is rear-wheel drive or four-wheel, I don't know. Pushing it to its limit, come on. Come on. I'm not going to do anything special, you know how you do the wibble wobble back and forth. I'm just going to see how far it can go. I'll give it a couple tries to do it. And if it can't do it, I'll call that conclusion of the car, and we won't do it with that car again. Or if you guys think we should do a redo on the car, we can. Now, this will be going on my YouTube channel, and I also want to mention that if you're not subscribed, you should already just be subscribed to my channel. If that button's red, it should be white. Anyway, we are about halfway up almost, I would say. Maybe, I don't know. I'd say we're almost halfway. Oh, this is gonna be the hard part for it. It's pushing itself to it. Like it's gonna do it. Oh, it almost gave up there. I'm gonna be honest with that one. You guys saw it too. Like I'm pressing this trigger down. Like I'm putting pedal to the metal, and it is not liking it. So far though, it's going good. Now what I'm gonna do is, uh-oh. Oh, I didn't do anything. That was the car itself. Remember, I'm not trying to make this car do anything. Well, I am, but I'm not trying to you know, get it there by cheating. What I would call cheating, which is going back and forth, you know, like this. I'm not going to do that. So if it stops on the hill at any point of time, I'm going to give it a couple more tries. And if it can't do it, then I'm not going to fight it. Oh, full power up here. Full power, come on. You got the power. Fuck. You lose this power right here, bruh. Top of the hill, almost there. Hell yeah. Alright. So before we jump it off the cliff, I want to see the damage it's already taken. So let's do that real quick. So already off the gate, the window is broken. Actually, I think all front windows are broken. No, it's just the front main window and the window I broke, but I'm not going to count that because I stole it. Actually, you know what? I will. No, I won't. But for the front window already, I'm going to say that's at least $500 that I would have to repair in this game. I'm going off the game prices from what I'm thinking so far. I'm guessing beforehand. So when I actually do jump it and I see how much damage it is, and I guess then we'll see if it's close. So this damage asset, you know, asset, or whatever you want to call it, it's not going to matter because I'm not going to go and repair it after this. After I jump it off and I drive back up the other way, we'll see. But right now, it's the front window. The door jam's broken because it, you know, it flipped on its side when coming here. That's another like 300, I'd say. And got a little scratched as well, so I'd say that's another 200. More scratches. So I'd say we're looking at about, I wouldn't say 1,000. I would say maybe from GTA's logic, I'm trying to lower the price in my head to make it more reasonable. $325. $325 is what I'm thinking. Because breaking a side window, breaking into a car, and taking it to the thing, $70 off the gate. That's $70. And I think every window's $70 if I think about it. So it'd be $140. I don't know. I'm gonna guess around $325, $330. There's my price range. What I think it is right now. Now we're about to jump it off this cliff, so that's not gonna matter. But this is the whole point of the show. Will it run? In 3, 2, 1. Now I'm letting go of the thing. Where however it lands, how it lands. Oh, that sucks. I am gonna try to help it down the hill a bit, but not much. Like, I'm not touching anything right now. This is all it. If it gets stuck, I'll help it, but if it doesn't, I'm not gonna help. Yeah, I'm turning it, but I'm not pushing the brake or the throttle. You know, I'm not pushing the accelerator or the brake. It's doing this on its own. Okay. This already looks like it's not going to come back up Mount Chiliad. It barely came up Mount Chiliad before. But this is the whole purpose of the show, see what cars can be pushed to their limits. I've been wanting to do this show, or this kind of series, for a while. Okay, this is where it stopped. It's still running. I'm going to give it a little bit of gas. Release. Just let it do its thing. Again, I'm not making it turn. This is all it's doing. Okay, that was me. This is me right now. I'm gonna just finish it off with a jump at the end here. That was a horrible jump. Okay. So, I know I can get back in this because it's not smoking. At least I hope I can. So, you know what? No. I'm just going to stay in and assess the damage right here. So, for what it looks like, we've lost every door. Actually, everything that opens except the rear driver door. So, there's that. Every window's gone, you know. The thing smushed in. In real life, this would be pretty hard to drive, but it would still be drivable. Now let's turn around and go up it the other way. And yes, I mean this way. The one that's on the interstate. That way. I'm putting it pedal to the metal, and I think it's going a little bit slower than it did before. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Excuse me? Bunch of voodoos. That would be a nice car to do next time down here. Maybe come down here for the next episode, but right now I don't need to. It's going okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's doing pretty good for right now for what's happened to it, you know. Man, people are so mean. What'd I do? I know I'm taking like the longest path to get there. I know I'm doing it on purpose to see if it can even still drive functionally and properly and everything, because it's kind of the whole point of the series. Alright, here's the start. Let's pretty easy at the start. I think people say that this is actually the easier path for the most people. But they say that in custom cars. Because they drive up here in like Xantornos and Adders and stuff. Back on 360, it'd be like, out of the two, this is the easier one and the funner one. Because of its things. I'm impressed that it actually made that. That was a jump. You're supposed to jump that, but I actually just jumped the opposite way, up it. It's kind of crazy. It's doing pretty good so far. And again, this one doesn't really push you to the limits as much. Oh. I have to be careful here. I can topple over. That was a weird jump, so I'm not going to jump that. Maybe in the later episodes I will. But right now I didn't feel like that was necessary. Oh, fuck. I forgot that this has really narrow paths. Come on. I'm really not making you do this, but at the same time I am. I'm the one driving you after all. But, you know. It's whatever. I've tried to do this series before, way back, like in 2015, 2016, where I did this shit. I would get random cars, go eventually, I'd throw them off, and if they survived after, you know, 2 or 3 times, I would just keep them, but never go back to them. Thing of this series is I'm going back to every vehicle that I throw off to see if changing the engine and everything, and I'm not going to put armor on them, but changing the engine or anything changes the way it does things. Now what I am going to do, I need to drink water. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. What I am going to do is go the opposite way down. Because going up it may be easy, but going down, I'm laying it coast right now. This is me laying it coast. I'm not pressing the trigger. Just laying it coast. Whenever it stops is when I'm going to put pressure on the gas. Okay? And now I will not let go. So if it goes off course, it goes off course. I can't do anything to stop it. I'm just holding purely on the gas pedal. Purely on the trigger. It's just gonna have to decide its fate. If it wants to die soon, it can die as soon as it wants. I'm not turning it, I'm just holding the gas. Oh, I dodged those trees. Man, that was crazy. Odds of that. Still going without me even turning it. Oh, this is gonna be a jump. Oh, fuck. Well, never mind. It's decided it didn't want to take the jump and decided just to go purely down the hill. No, honestly, it's taking a path that I didn't expect it to take. I'm still just holding the gas. I'm not doing anything. Okay. I should make that clear, by the way. Anything that's happening right now, I'm not doing. Okay, I let off. Okay. Now, it has lost a lot. Can it still drive up the normal way? And then after that, I'll call out for this car, and I'll get a different car from here. It is turning a lot to the left. Like, I'm not turning it. It's the one turning. Kinda have to fight it, not really. I don't even have to turn left here, because it's turning left. Oh, never mind. It stopped turning left. Here's the guesstimation point of the show. How much do I think I would have to spend on this car to repair it? And would it be worth it? I'm gonna say at least under 1,000 right now. But we shall never know. If a train comes and hits me, that's just gonna be part of it. It's kind of hard staying on train tracks anyway, so. That's okay. Let's see if we can get it started. I'm gonna say this, if it can get up the first half, let me put a waypoint actually. I don't normally do this, but let me get on a flat real quick. Where's halfway? I would say right about there's half. Yeah, basically. If it can get up to there, I will say that the car will be part of my collection. But if it can't, it is getting junked. It has way less power. Holy. I'm not doing anything. This is purely the car. Can it do it? Okay. Here, I'll do this. Again, I have 3 chances to do that. That was 1. It can barely make it over this. There's no way it's getting halfway. If it does, I'd be surprised. It lost a lot of power. I can already tell. By the way, what I'm doing to make it go sit still and then take off, I'm just holding the e-brake and then holding the gas, so it puts all its power into that one launch. Oh, it seems like it's getting there. Now, the real test is getting up this hill. Can it do it? Because this is the halfway point, if it can get up this hill. It has, not going to say it too soon, it has done it. We're going to get up here real quick and going to go right here and drive back down nice and easy. It's weird driving down, I will be honest. Oh yeah, here's the thing. We'll just ain't gonna really damage the car much more than it already is. I'm gonna guess it's under $500. If I'm wrong, I guess I'm wrong. There's no real consequence, I guess, right now at least. But if I'm wrong, then you guys choose what car I do next, and if it's expensive, I have to buy it now. I'm making a rule ahead of time. It cannot be anything that's like a plane or a helicopter or anything of that nature. Okay? I don't want anything stupid like that. A car. a vehicle. Also, no bikes, because bikes are too easy. Oh, shoot. I will do an episode eventually where I'll do bikes, but until then, no bikes. Tree. Ooh, it landed that shit. Alright. Get on the road and we'll take you to the customization shop down here and see how much you I was gonna say how much you're worth, but you're not worth nearly that. Well, you're probably worth actually a couple thousand, really. But was to buy you, which I'm not going to. If I'm gonna keep you, which we'll see if you can. It's been through a lot, I'll be honest, this Jeep. I'm glad I picked this as my first car, because it's proving itself. The reason why I didn't choose the Ruiner is because, well, it's a Ruiner. Almost everybody owns one, and if you don't own one, you've driven one before in the game, so you know that it can handle a good beating, but as soon as it comes to, like, anything hitting the front tires in, it's fucked. You can't really drive it. That used to be a thing on 360. I don't know if it's still a thing on if it transfer Xbox One, but you could have a car off the road, and if you wrecked it too much and the wheels got turned inside, it would leave skid marks on the road, and you would not be able to turn very well. So I guess it's about I'm gonna say right now, because I'm allowed change right here before I go in. I'm gonna say 550 something, or it could be lower. If it's lower, I'm in the clear. If it's higher, then like $10. We'll make it 10 because it could be something crazy, right? I have another number in my head, but I'm not gonna say it. Actually, I will say it, but I'm not going to make that my thing. 550 is my thing right now, and if it's in a budget of $10, if it's higher, it's $10 budget. And if it go past the $10 budget thing, I still get to keep the car, but you tell me what colors to get on it, what kind of things on it, anything. If it's a special car especially, or like a car you guys chose, if I can't guess the price, if it's under my price, then it's good. If it's above my price, and above a $10 margin, it's bad. And yeah, anyway, 550.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Fuck. Fuck, dude. I should have just stayed with my original guess, which was under 1,000, dude. Well, you guys get to choose what I get to do with this.
Do the trick.
I have a 6-car garage down here. That's all I'm going to do to it. I can't do anything right now. I have to wait for you guys to respond. So, whenever you're ready, whenever you want to, send me a thing. Okay? In the comments below what you want me to do with this car, or if you want me to just get rid of it, you can say get rid of it, or tell me a certain way to get rid of it, like I don't know, throw it out of a plane, see if it survives, or whatever. Just ways to try to kill it, but don't say something like throw it in the water. I know I'm gonna regret this. Well, actually no, I'm not, because there's just a bunch of go-karts in here with other cars in between. Yeah, there's a go-kart. I can switch out these go-karts. So, these cars eventually will be in the show. Well, I'll tell you this. These 3 cars will not. Because I I've drove them up Mount Chiliad and they've survived or whatever, you know, it's whatever. This one will be part of the show at some point because I won it off the wheel and I didn't know what to do with it. So I've had it for about a month or two now. So you let me know what I should do with this one. I think it's a Honda Civic. In real life is what it's called, but in this it's called a Kanjo. You know? But yeah, tell me what else you want me to do with this vehicle right here. And before you ask, no, we're not taking the go-kart to do that because it's stupid, one, and two, it can barely even take damage, to be honest with you. I've yet to see the go-kart die from damage and not by explosive. Or something like that. But yeah, if you have any ideas for these two cars behind me, put them in the comments below. Also, I will be making this car completely up to your choice of colors. Same with that Jeep over there. But that's the end of this episode of Will It Run? Thanks for joining me. And yeah, I guess without further ado, I'm gonna say this real quick. Subscribe to my channel for more stuff like this, and I have other stuff on my channel than just this, but this is my new series now I'm wanting to start. But subscribing lets me know that you want to see it, liking lets me know you want to see it, commenting what you want me to do with these cars lets me know you want to see it more. So do those three things. Not only will make me happy, but make you happy that more episodes like this be coming out. I'm gonna make the first 5 episodes, and then, you know, whatever you guys want to do to these cars that I do for the next 4 more that I do, then let me know. But in the next episode, we'll be taking probably this thing. Not up Mount Chiliad. I was thinking like every other episode we take a car up Mount Chiliad that's a street car. I think we should go street car and car I own, but I don't drive, because I don't drive this thing. I really don't drive it. I put it in this garage. Oh yeah, I did drive it here to put it in this garage, but I called it in from my mechanic outside and drove it in, so I didn't really drive it. Anyway, I need to end the episode, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe, comment what I should do with these 2 cars. Again, completely up to your choice. I don't mind, but the next episode will be with that hatchback. But yeah, thanks for joining me today, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.